try to write things, and things that come to my mind, I'll just write them.
I think I prefer looking at something on a page and being able to draw arrows and connect things up. Like the kind of mapping that you can do, and the drawing, which you obviously can't do very easily.
Communication is like key to the way that I live my life just now, actually,
I tend to communicate using objects as well.
Well, usually I carry a diary, so I usually write everything in there. I've got my shopping lists, things to do, gas bills.
I do a lot of written work. I always have a notebook and pen.
Post-its, at least, and a pen. In a pinch, I'll take notes on my BlackBerry because I can type almost fast enough to be reasonable, but I still feel like there's a bit of a social taboo there.
While you write, you feel like you're thinking while you're writing. While in the phone, you cannot do that. It's easier to understand stuff when you put it down. And when you see it there, you see the mapping of everything you have in your head, it's clear.
If I'm working with the students, generally I need to sketch things to explain.
Putting things down helps me think. Where I put things down depends on how provisional that information is. So I have a notebook that I sort of log day-to-day thoughts and stuff in, that's sort of linear and just to get things down during meetings, and then to-do lists and things that'll go away end up on Post-its.
About 10 years ago, someone wrote me a letter, and I thought it was such a nice thing to receive this handwritten letter, and I was dealing with a lawyer at the time, and it really inspired me to write a handwritten letter to her.
Just feels a bit more like you've taken more time to do it. It's a bit more personal.
So there's some value, yes, I guess in the personal touch and the actual handwriting, and also in the persistence of things.
When I was young, I used to write a lot of letters, and I think it's a shame people don't do that anymore.
notebook but not actually physically have to carry it around.
Definitely very good for, say, when you write your lecture notes?
I would most use that on my hand, just because I write so many notes on my hand, and then I wash my hands throughout the day and can never write my notes.
Well, for instance, I write things down on scrap papers, but oftentimes I just lose them at the end. So if it already stored somewhere else, that'd be nice, because then I can look for it at least at the end of the day in my computer.
Yeah, I mean, it could be interesting, like, different way of text messaging or something like that. Just, it could be nice to get a little, like, handwritten note instead of a message.
PenPen.
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 PenPen technology.
I like my PenPen.